Yo, welcome back to Kwesi Ball TV. Thank you so very much for joining me for another episode of What ManDem Saying. This is episode 46. Big up to ManDem. Appreciate all the people in the building. I see that my bro is in the house. Big up, man. Thank you so much. You know the deal. If you want to come on, let me know, bro. Good to see you. Great show, by the way, yesterday. Honesty is in the building. Go on, Honesty. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, sir. Please, you know the deal. Share, subscribe, like, algorithm. You know the deal. Please get the likes up. As you walk in, you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Appreciate all the love that we've been receiving. Thank you. It feels like we haven't been on in a while, and it feels like Liverpool hasn't played in a while. But there's been some games, there's been some matches, some that I really don't want to talk about. And the most important one so far is happening today at Goodison Park. You know the deal. Liverpool needs a 3-point. This is actually a 6-pointer for me. Liverpool has 1 foot in the door if they win this match. We need absolutely 3 points for this match. All right. Also, we will discuss a little situation about Real Madrid walking through Etihad and putting the pause on Man City. I mean, I was supporting City, but it seems like we might have to do that, be Thanos and just do it ourselves. Seems like people can't handle Madrid. So we will discuss that a little bit. And then we're hearing some news from on the Gunners camp that they have a major injury. We will see how it affects them towards the season. But big up to ManDem. Appreciate you guys being in the building. Hit the like button. We are here. What ManDem saying? Honesty saying since VVD joined Liverpool in 2028, January that is, he has the best dual win percentile of any player to contest 500 plus duels in the Premier League since that time, right? And they have the audacity to compare anybody to him. Make it make sense. He said 1,604 duels contested, and he's won all of them. Basically, 73% won percentage, and he's only been dribbled past 32 times in 220 matches. He went almost 2 years without anybody even dare to try him. But of course, he had a downturn 2 years ago. Although feeling extremely, is that Nunez is struggling at Anfield. This is certainly not a view held inside. Mr. Steele, sometimes, man, sometimes. And live, beautiful LFC cooking Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Kid Drake, yeah. You don't want to say that too loud, though. Giniesta and Uncle Jerry don't. That man got cooked. But hey, keep it under wraps. But this thing about the Super Bowl, have you guys realized that Liverpool players seems to pick? Majority of them, not all of them, but majority of them tend to pick the winner of the Super Bowl. This has been the second year where they've done a video where the players pick who do they think is going to win. And, I think last year, was it the Niners? I thought the Niners was 2 years ago, but people keep telling me it was last year. But they picked Mahomes over Niners to Purdue, and this year I think they took Eagles over the Chiefs, and that's what happened. So if you're a betting man, next year Super Bowl, I watched the Liverpool video of which team the players, the majority of the players are gonna pick, and you might win something. Don't say I didn't, Archie don't, Crazy Ball don't care. But I'm just saying, if you are a betting person next year, wait to see what team majority of Liverpool players are picking, and I guarantee you that will be the winner of Super Bowl. You hear it first. Yes, sir. Big up to ManDem. Big up to ManDem. What's the report say? Report. Brandon Johnson and Leo Phillips are reportedly dead. Bro, what guy? Big up, big up, big up, big up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we want. We need you to be blessed. Harvard is out of the rest of the season. That's crazy, man. Fatigue is setting in. Fatigue is setting in. Curtis, yeah, I mean, they went to that corner of the world because it's warm, and still somebody get a major injury. Curtis Jones will be available tomorrow after feeling some discomfort that led him to being left on the bench against Plymouth. That game, oh my God. Trent is in full training. I think he will be on the bench, and Slot is not happy with the loss at the weekend. To lose against Plymouth is unacceptable. We are disappointed with that result, and came out and Slot didn't care. Or K-Max said Slot didn't care. And Slot, that was wise man that once said to me that nothing good comes from losing a football game. Facts. Facts. How you feel about the Plymouth game, bro? Since you asked, let's talk about it. It was disgusting performance. A disgusting performance. I mean, I can see why some people are frustrated because you do not Liverpool. When Liverpool put up 11 players plus a bench on any match, I'm expecting us to win. Even when we don't have a chance to win, in the back of my mind, I'm still saying, put an effort and you have a knocker's punch to win this match. And the Plymouth match, the players that he put out should have won the game. Easy. There's no excuse. I'm sorry. There's no excuse. The players that he put out should have won the match. But the performance is like these players didn't want to be there. It's like they're like, let's get out of Dodge. Let's show up, run around a couple times, and get out of Dodge because they felt like they didn't want to be there. It was a disgusting, embarrassing performance. That's what it was. And yes, the manager, you could tell the manager was not happy about it. Some players felt like this game was beneath us. We don't really want to be here. And I can see why a lot of fans are saying a lot of the players basically signed their exit papers and handed it to Slot after that kind of performance. Right? So it is that's how I feel about it. It's very frustrating. Now, if you ask me, do you gonna make a big deal about it? Nah. I don't think. I mean, let's be honest. Keto. He didn't underestimate FA Cup. What he did was correct. He needed to make a lineup change, as we all have said. He needed to rotate, as we all have said. And all of us, a lot of fans have been crying, what does this person got to do to play the match? What does this person got to do to get a game time? Well, he gave you game time. Majority of a game time. And this is the best performance you can give him? You see, a lot of times, especially in basketball terms, right? They said there is trash minutes. There's always trash minutes. But then the superstars, especially those who are hungry, who the media lights are not on them, those who have to grind like Pat Beverly and them type of players who, they know there's like only 2 positions left. And they fighting and crawling, everything. Those people will tell you there's no such thing as trash minutes. He said that is what you do to let the manager see you. When nobody's looking, you do something so that the manager could be like, okay, I see you. I see you. And that was the opportunity for certain players. And I'm going to mention them. Elliott. People have been talking about, if Elliott is in the game, he's the one who's gonna do this. If Elliott is in the game, he's gonna do that. Well, Elliott, you had an opportunity to show us exactly what the fan base been saying, and you did not. Diaz, you were the best player on the field. You didn't show that. Who else? Jota. Everybody's been waiting for Jota. What happened? Nunes showed up, and basically he didn't show up. Chiesa, I'm not going to give you an excuse because you've been injury prone almost 90% of the season, but still you were trying too hard and it didn't make sense. There was no team, there was nothing. So yes, as a Liverpool fan, I don't want to see that kind of performance, period. I don't like losing. But again, if I'm going to make a big deal out of it, no. Why? I don't know. I don't want to say that big fish to fry and that kind of stuff, because when you start having that kind of, remember when Arsenal fans started doing the big fish to fry? What happened? The fish ended up frying them, right? You don't want to have that mentality. I'm a mentality of you win everything in front of you. Give it your best. If it doesn't work out, try again. And I'm sorry. Yes, it's not the biggest issue in front of us at the time, but as a Liverpool fan, a loss is a loss. That's all I'm going to say about it. A loss is a loss. We should not be saying that, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So for me, the manager rotating, I agree with. The manager giving certain players time, some playing time, I agree with. And this one, I'm not going to blame the manager only. I'll give him maybe 40% or 30% blame on the manager because he is the manager. However, those players did not do right by him. Those players, I would say Endo played well. Kelleher barely had nothing to do most of the game. And then somebody decided to go play volleyball, right? So, yeah, that was an embarrassing performance. The result is not what irks me. Let's be honest. The result is not what irks me. It's the performance. If we play well and we lost, okay, Plymouth, congratulations. That's the spirit of FA Cup, right? That's the magic of FA Cup. That's what people, the tradition of FA Cup. That's what usually happen, right? The giant killers. I mean, City almost got killed, right? But come on now, that performance was embarrassing, and it gives a little scratch on our season, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. A loss is a loss. We lost. We move on. And this is where I transition. Thank you, MK2, for the question. I transition to say I'm seeing people crashing out on Harvey, but maybe fans need to realize Harvey is very... No. There's no excuses. Honesty. Stop giving excuses to players. The excuse has to be warranted. They have to earn that excuse. You cannot just say he's young. If he's young, then he shouldn't be on the first team. What's the name? Young Trey was on the field. There was a younger player than him on the field. Right? We can't be saying, when supposedly Soboslai was not playing well, what did everybody say? When Elliott comes in, he's going to take over. When Elliott comes in, he wasn't young then. Right? Elliott is younger than Soboslai, but y'all were praising him when people said Szoboszlai wasn't playing well, and you guys wanted Elliott to take over, but some of you guys forgot. Yes, Elliott did play well at the beginning of the preseason and during the preseason, but when the season started, before his injury, he was still on the bench. So, yeah, I don't give an excuse for anybody. When you are wearing the Liverpool jersey and you step on the field consistently, you should be performing well because the manager is putting you in there for a reason. Now, if he makes consistent, youth mistakes during the game, i.e. Kwanzaa last year, giving Manchester United a free goal, okay, maybe I'll find a way to give him an excuse. Nah, not this one. He said, we only play 2 games in March. Really? I hate those because we have the international break coming. I think we're in the second week of March. Yes, I can see that. Champions League. When does Champions League start? A complete off day, but too many fans looking for excuse to whinge and our season on the FA Cup. Well, that one, I agree with you on that point. I saw some people going overboard, and I'll tell you who those persons are. Those were the people who were waiting to see Liverpool fail. And I'm not talking about rival fans. I'm talking about Liverpool fans. These were the Liverpool fans who were waiting, who have been waiting. They've been waiting since Klopp left. This was their chance to start the FSG out. Liverpool are down. Why we need Klopp? Blah, 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 blah. And they've been disappointed all season. So this was the only opportunity for them. This is the only opportunity for them because the way things are going, they might not. I heard somebody say, well, even if if Slot wins, let's see if he can win with his own players. Let me say that again. Somebody said, yeah, Slot might win the season, but after this season, he's going to have his own players. So let's see if he can still win with his own players. These are the same people who've been whining and crying that we don't have a good debt after we lost this match, right? That we don't have a debt. This is why we need more players. They cry all this. So it's basically no matter what, they're going to cry. Yes, there are some people who have been using this as an excuse. The reason why is because all season, their whole plan was, yes, Klopp is gone. We're going to fall off. And this is going to be my agenda, and I'm going to be talking about this, and then it failed. To them, they were trying to have an AFTV moment. Let's complain, let's complain, let's complain, let's complain. This is going to get me up. And if you're a content creator, this was your chance to come up because you're going to be talking about how Liverpool did this and FSG doesn't care about LFC and blah, 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 and the same boring conversation, and it didn't happen. So yes, I believe that. As much as I'm saying the result is not the problem for me entirely. Yes, I don't want to lose, but for me, the performance was what annoyed the hell out of me. Lose because Plymouth somehow magically score a goal, or the penalty they score, but come on, play better than that. Just have one of those days where you pepper the goalkeeper and it's like it's not going in. We barely took a shot. He said, I don't ask you option on Luka Doncic. That one was a shocker, man. Luka to LA. Maverick fans still haven't gotten over it. They still saying bring him back. Maverick fans haven't gotten. I don't think they're going to ever get over it. This is going to be going on for years. This is literally Figo leaving Barcelona and going to Madrid. Not in terms of rivals. In terms of rivals, it'll be a player like Tatum leaving Boston and coming to LA. But I'm kind of looking at the shockness of Barcelona making a deal with Real Madrid in the first place. That is what this kind of resembles. But my Golden State Warriors, I don't want to say we back, but we kind of looking pretty right now. we kind of looking pretty right now. So I'm just going to keep it. Shh. We just have to win a couple more games and creep up above that play-in position. Big up to Craig. Craig is in the house. Sakias are not going to make it in the Prem. Saw it a long time ago. Bro, his performance was abysmal. We got lost in the house. Loss is in the house. Big up, my man. Slot trusted that team to win and yep, that's what I was saying. It's on those players. The manager gave them playing time. A lot of those guys don't get playing time and they didn't show up. So if you sit on the bench a couple more times and you don't get playing time, don't blame it on. I don't want to hear somebody say, what do they have to do to get playing time? Well, you should be ready because at any time the manager is going to call upon you. Kai said to me, yeah, that is serious. We will discuss that a little bit later on the show. Slot knows he can manage to play the first team every game. Bro, this has nothing to do with Slot's rotation. This has to do with the players. You got an opportunity and you didn't show up. It's as simple as that, people. The man needed to rotate and he did that. People forget that he did the same thing with what's the team? PSV. Didn't he give like a bunch of people playing time? He even went to the academy and brought some more players with him and gave him playing time, and we roll up to Amsterdam and play, PSV in the Champions League. So this disrespect of FA Cup, that's BS. I'm not going to believe that. He had Diaz, he had Jota, he had Chiesa, he had Nunes, Endo, Kelleher. You can't tell me that those players cannot pick up a performance. That's all I'm saying. Still embarrass anyone apart from O'Connell, Endo, and Kelleher should be looking at themselves. Facts. What I'm saying, young players will have young players. Alex Ferguson, the great Alex Ferguson, he said, if you are good enough, you are old enough. We are not talking about lack of judgment. That you could say, okay, the player is young. We're talking about performance. Have a great performance and make a dumb mistake. That is a young player. That's why I bring it back to Kwanzaa. Last season at Old Trafford, he has a good performance. He had a good performance, and guess what? 2 seconds, he make a mistake, and then it unraveled the whole thing that we're doing. That is a young man's performance. But we're not going to give excuses to anybody. All we're asking you is to play well. He said, Bacola was whack cooking. We play Everton today. Yes, sir. Today, Everton Wolves via 19 February. Win versus Wolves and be 12 points ahead. Bro. Facts. I wish those babies would go and support someone else. Those people who just come in and just want to whine and whine and whine. And that's why it's going to segue to what I want to say. Big up to Trigger TV. He's in the building. Big up, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. This is what I want to say. During the match, after the match, actually, there was too many talks of who is going to leave and who is going to stay. People are forgetting that we still got 13 matches to go, plus Champions League and a Carabao Cup final. You do not want to set a precedent where you, the fans, are telling the players, we don't want you anymore. Already, some of you guys are upset that we haven't signed Salah, Virgil, and Trent, which shows that the club don't love them. That's why you guys been saying that the club don't love them. FSG doesn't want to love them. FSG doesn't want to give them what they want. But you, as a fan who's supposed to support your squad, already telling certain players, we don't want you. Yeah, even if you win the league, you win whatever, we don't want you. Bye-bye, pack up your stuff. And some of you guys forget that this is not FIFA. These are human beings you're talking about. They have feelings just like everybody else. And as a matter of fact, an athlete is the most emotional person on the planet because that's how they are wired to to be. That's why they play well. For those who are able to draw their emotions into a high standard of confidence. Can you imagine you are at some of you guys who have your own business or who working for somebody, and then your customers, your vendors, your whatever is showing up and keep saying, you know what, in a couple of months, we are done with you. How will you feel? Whether even if it's true or not, how do you feel? Do you think that will you perform well for that person, knowing that they want you out? Liverpool fans, we got to stop acting like we are babies. One, we call ourselves the best fans in the world, yet we act like the worst fans in the world. Yes, there are a faction of us who do that, who they will do that regardless. But I'm talking about the sensible part of you guys. Why are we out here jumping on, oh, Nunes is leaving, Nunes is gone, Jota is gone, Diaz is gone. These are the players we need them to perform. You guys think that the season is over. The season is not over. Even if the season is over, we do not do that to our players. If the time comes and they have to leave, thank you for what you've done for Liverpool. We appreciate you, and we still show you love. LFC social media content creators, every single birthday show love to every player who have played for Liverpool, at least majority of them. If they can do it, what are we fans doing? We are at the cups of greatness, and we, the fans, are trying to shoot ourselves on the foot. This is a little rant that I'm going to have, and I don't care. We are disgraceful sometimes, Liverpool fans. So what? Nunes is going to leave. When the time comes, we appreciate what he has done. Bye-bye. But right now, it's not the time for you to be jumping, oh yeah, Nunes is leaving, so let's start putting the list of players who's going to be coming and replace Nunes. Bro, that is not right. As a Liverpool fan, that is not right. We should not be doing that. We should be supporting him till the time comes where the club decides when they leave. Or the player and their family and their camp said, we are leaving. We keep saying you never walk alone, but it seems to me that some people don't believe that mantra. It's just words at this point. It's just PR. We have to stop doing that, because at this point, the way people have treated Trent, if Trent walks away, I don't blame him. As a matter of fact, I want him to walk away so that you guys will learn your lesson. But I guarantee you, some of you guys will not, because you think that, oh, he's a snake. I want Salah to leave so that some of you guys will get it. Virgil, leave. All those players that you want gone, let them go. And let's see what happens to the club. Can you imagine every club acting like that? But for some reason, Liverpool fans in the middle of the season, that we need these guys, whether they play well or not, it seems like the manager needs them. We are jumping and doing jumping jacks, talking about, oh, yeah, this player is gone. This player is gone. They had a bad day at the office, a very, very embarrassing, disgraceful bad day at the office. Can we give him another opportunity to do something great, especially when we need them to win today? Since the Plymouth match, all of us have done it, including myself. And you guys already know, I'm not going to act like I'm a hypocrite. I already told you who I want at Liverpool. I put it on Twitter all the time. I want Isak. I want Musiala. I want Nico Williams. That's what I want. But guess what? I'm still going to support Nunes until the last day he's wearing that number 9 jersey. I'm going to support Diaz to the last day. I'm going to support Jota with his crackers his biscuit muscles as till the end of the season. Robo, Endo, I'm going to support them until the end of the season, till Liverpool or the players' camp says, we're moving on. And personally, I think it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing that we are in February and people talking about what Liverpool's going to do in the summer. I hope we don't do it so that you guys will go crazy again. I hope we don't do it. I hope Edwards does not do anything and just bring up the kids. But right now, we need to support the squad. Ancelotti has been saying it all season. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. If it doesn't work out, let's hold him accountable. But right now, let's go with what the manager is saying and let's support the squad. None of this, let's get Nunes out and people are having 3-hour shows. Come on now. Yes, we all want new toys. I want a new toy at Liverpool. I want a new player. I want everything that will make Liverpool great. But right now, between this day and the end of the season, I only have the players that we have right now. And they're all wearing the emblem, that bird over there. And as long as they're wearing that bird, we support him till the end. And when the time comes and we have to part ways, thank you, we move on. But this time where people are embarrassingly talking about this, and crying because, we didn't buy this player and making excuses. That is Arsenal fans who make excuses. We don't. Whether we buy players or not, we use the best we have. We do the best we will have, and we keep on moving, i.e., we give you lemons, we make lemonade, the best lemonade on the planet. That's what Liverpool does. We don't cry and talk about, we didn't get Mbappe, so yeah, our season is over. That is Arsenal. That's not Liverpool. So let's stop this nonsense and support the squad till the end of the season. And when it's done, Edwards will do his jobs. Richard Hughes and Slot will do their job. And if they don't, we can hold them accountable. And I'm hoping they don't buy any players so that you guys can keep crying. Big up to ManDem who are in the building. Let's move on. No, it will be LFC won the Prem because Arsenal injuries, City being bad. Hey, bro, nobody finished the season at 100%. So that excuse, it missed me a long time ago. Mavericks traded their franchise player. Bro, that trade was, like I said, it was crazy. People always say Nunes doesn't do well when he has too much time to think, when it's the opposite. That's why he scored those bangers and assists. So much that no one he misses it when he just instinct. I'm tired of that. People act like they know what the management team will do. I'm tired of empty assumptions. Facts. I agree, Kwesi. Every hiccup is met with rapid foaming at the mouth, screams of blood, pure Arsenal behavior. Bro, they are not Liverpool fans. Trust me. They are not Liverpool fans. They are fans of the transfer windows. They just happen. They've been looking for a team to support, and they happen to see a team that is beautiful as Liverpool, and they'll be like, okay, I'm all right with these people. And have you seen, people who know about the street code? Have you realized that there are some people who are not part of the let's say a gang, right? And they're forcing themselves, they dress and act like they are part of it, but they're not. And those people are always the most dangerous people out of everybody because they don't follow any codes. They are the worst. They're not even dangerous. They are the worst because they don't know that you have to follow a code. They just want to impress people so much that they will do whatever it takes so that they could be taken on. And I'll give you an example. There are Liverpool fans who just talk about owners because they want to be seen as, these guys are real. These guys are real from the rival fans. Right now, at this point, when people talk about owners, I see that you don't know anything about how football operates. Because all you have to do is go to Google and ask Google. Google has AI now. It got almost 99% of the information. Just Google how football squad or football team is financially operated. If you can read, then you shouldn't be talking about how football is done. Gone are the days when owners can spend their own money. That's why that conversation is getting real boring quick. It's a farce. You never walk alone. It's a farce. It's only for the players they like. Simple. Facts. When it's for their players they like, yeah, you never walk alone. But when it's the player they don't like, oh, get him out of my club. Like simple, become toxic against trend, but they cry when they see reports. Exactly. Oh my God. It's about same rumors are going around for Salah. The energy is different because Mo said, I love the club and slot trend and same thing, Hence, I love finding your fans. No agenda. It's us versus everybody, even if players suck. They keep cheering. That's how a supporter is supposed to be, honestly. If you're a supporter, your job is to support. Yes, the owners, the manager, the players do not do the right thing all the time, but you have signed a contract as a player, as a fan, or as a supporter, said you will be supporting this team. So do them. And when the time comes, we talk about why things are not being working properly. Some fans just want so much negativity. It's like they can't deal with themselves why Liverpool's playing so well. Like I've told you, somebody's telling me, oh, let's see if this person can win if they have their own players. What kind of nonsense is that? So you supporting a team and the team is doing well and you are losing your mind because the team is doing well and the team is doing well on their own way and you don't like it because it's not the way you wanted them to do well. You want them to do well when they buy all these expensive players. So because we didn't do that, you are upset. That's what I'm saying. I keep pushing this on Arsenal fans because they are the only ones who say, yeah, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. As soon as the league starts, they make excuses. Oh, our owners are not ambitious. Why? You guys just spent $100 million on a player. Well, they didn't get us a left back, so they are not ambitious, and I don't think we're going to win. I'm like, bro, right now, people, hear me this. If you talk to an Arsenal fan, ask him to make a reason why they're not going to win the league without mentioning the owners, and tell them you wait. Because he's putting on the comments. Sometimes common sense, sometimes it's not common. It's as simple as that. And some people don't get it, right? Some people don't get it. They're thinking that things have to be this way. If it's not this way, it's not right. There's so many ways you can skin a cat, people. But I'll circulate again back to the question that I asked. When next time you see an Arsenal fan on YouTube or whatever, and they're talking about a reason why they're not gonna win or whatever, tell them, give us a reason why you're not gonna win without mentioning the owners. Remember, Arteta has been there 5 years. He spent $700+ million. Can you still blame your owners? I'm just saying. We buy Isak, and if Mo stays and Isak only get 10 to 15 goals, I want to see the energy with the fan base. Bro, let's see that happens. Let's see that happens. Trigger TV. No, there's another one. Turkish. Have you ever seen Turkish make an argument why the team is not going to win without him mentioning the owners? Bro, it doesn't matter who is on the squad. You should be able to win. They don't know that. That's why I get frustrated when Liverpool fans act that way. Liverpool fans, since in the last almost 10 years, no team has gotten them. Can you imagine Man City going after Virgil and they didn't get him? So they were like, we didn't get Virgil, so we're not going to win the league. Can you imagine Man City saying, oh, we went after Maguire and he was too expensive, so he went to Manchester United. So, okay, I guess we're not going to win the league then. What did they do? They got Laporte, they got Diaz, they got Stones. And they win the league 4 times. People be like, oh, you can't use Arsenal, you can't use Man City as no, bro. That's why Liverpool fans, we pride ourselves as we make stars. Sometimes you have to make a star of the player that you got. Just because you didn't get can you imagine Liverpool this season saying we didn't get Zubimendi, so the season is done. Our owners are trash. Which some of fans already, that's the whole reason why they support Liverpool, is to bash FSG. They don't even watch Liverpool, but they talk about Liverpool. I'm not talking rival fans. I'm talking about Liverpool fans. Right? Can you imagine, because we said we didn't get Zubimendi, we got embarrassed in front of the whole world, and we're going to be like, you know what, we didn't get Zubimendi, so our owners are not ambitious enough, so yeah, the season is over. I don't think we're going to win. The best clubs make the best with everything they got. Real Madrid roll up to City yesterday. Can you imagine Real Madrid showing up, and they didn't buy any defenders this January, right? Can you imagine Real Madrid coming up and saying, oh, all our defenders are injured, and Perez did, Mr. Perez did not sign anybody in January, so Champions League and the La Liga is over. What did they do when they rolled up to Etihad yesterday? This is the heart of a champion. It doesn't matter what you got, you use it. You use the best of what you get. You make the best of what you got. And that's why Klopp always stands at the top for me. With all his faults, with all his mistakes, one thing that Klopp is probably best at in the entire world is whatever he has on him, he's going to make the best of it. Bigger. We got Irishman is in the building. Big up, Irishman. What are you up to, man? Good to see you. Why are people so terrified at the idea of bringing in better players? It's a basic part of football. That is a fact. You should always try to upgrade. But if you don't get what you need, are you going to say the season is over? Or you're going to make the best of what you got and see where it takes you? Like I said, City went after Virgil. He went to Liverpool. Did City say our season is done? City went after Maguire. He went to Manchester United. Did City say our season is done? That's all I'm asking. The team always needs to be upgraded every year. You do your best, unless it's already good. Then you say, you know what, I don't want to meddle with what I got right now. But throwing your season over because you didn't get the players you needed, so you like, oh, we done. He said Darwin has 4 league goals. He ain't getting near 15. To be honest with you, I don't think our team have a heart of a champion. Explain. Adel Aziz Hag, I need you to explain that. What do you mean they don't have a heart of a champion? Explain that to me. Top of the league, top of Champions League, finals in the Carabao Cup, we got our ass handed to us by Plymouth. So 3 out of 4. How's it not a champion's heart of a champion? Explain that to me, please. We are showing everyone else we can possibly win the title, even though we signed no one. Bro. Oh, let me see. What team? Leicester City spent, what, 20 million and they won the league? There's no excuse, people. This is a championship. This is a competition. Whether you sign players or not, your job is to compete. There's no excuse. People like to make excuses because they didn't get what they needed or what they wanted. It's not what they needed, it's what they want. At the end of the day, do you have 11 players on the field? Okay, now go compete. You call yourself a big bad wolf, right? Go compete. Leicester did that. So don't give me an excuse. Should we get better players? Yes. Can you get better players? Of course. But just because you didn't get it does not mean you chalk the season like, oh, well, we didn't get it, so bye-bye. That does not make sense to me. He said, how many games did Darwin really started and how many chances do we create for our strikers? Because same for Jordan needs to create his own chances. You see, I see where you're going with this, but this is why I become a hypocrite. When you get that opportunity, you need to put it in the back of the net. Yeah, that's how I think, right? When you get that opportunity, I don't care who you are, Haaland, Isak, Hikaris, Kuya, whoever. When you get any opportunity, you need to take it because that's how the best do. Are you going to be perfect? Nope. There's nobody in the world of football who has been perfect. But with me, is show us you have the ability to do something. No excuse. No excuse, because we don't give excuse to players we don't like. Right? We don't give excuse to players we don't like. We don't give excuse to rival fans players. So why should we give excuse to players we like and players that is on our squad? That's how I say it. At the end of the day, you should be making a reason why the manager should start in you. Of course, the manager has their favorites. Klopp had his favorites. But eventually, everybody realized that Robo was 10 times better than Alberto Moreno. And then Klopp had to make that change. And when he made that change, he never looked back. So to me, no excuses. You can't have a heart of a champion without winning a championship. Well, what championship we haven't won yet? The players, the season is not over yet. Hence the reason why I was ranting. The season is not over yet. So how are you going to say they're a champion or they're not? The squad that we have, half of them already won everything. So the new players are the ones who are hungry and they also need to win everything. So I don't get it. You need to explain it better. We are in a Carabao Cup final. If they win it, you're going to say they're not champions because the Carabao Cup is not a big enough trophy? I'm just saying. They haven't had the opportunity to win it yet. So how are you going to say they're not out of a champion? At this point, they've shown you that that's what they are. So until somebody beat them like Plymouth, what you're saying does not make sense to me. Fans who will be crazy to think also wants to win the quad in the first season right now. Yeah, we want to win the quad. But sometimes somebody needs to slap us so that we can wake up. Big up to Christian is in the building. Wagwan, brother. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. If we sign example Florian Wirtz for 85, he will have one bad pass. Wirtz is 85, blah, blah, blah. I don't... Bro, this summer, the players we're going to bring in, a lot of people are going to get exposed. I'm telling you, content creators are going to get exposed. It's funny how content creators, a lot will say, get this person out. But then they'll like, no, we will give an excuse to this person. Bro, even if I don't give excuse to Mo Salah, and he's probably the best player on our field, on our team. I don't give excuses to Virgil, Allison being my favorite player. Yes, I'm biased, but I still don't give any excuse. Just because you won before doesn't mean you won right now. It's as simple as that. You cannot give excuse to anybody. Yes, nobody's perfect. There's limitations, whatever. Salah is scoring goals, but he's not great at playing defense. So if he doesn't defend well, you cannot chalk him as how Virgil defends. You cannot chalk Virgil as how Salah score goals. Right? So that's all I'm saying. You cannot have an excuse. Everybody has to do their job. It's as simple as that. He said, yes, I agree. They need to finish when they get their chance. 100%. Also, some of them need to be more demanding because majority of the time they are always passed to Mo. Facts. I agree with that. You know what I mean? Mo needs help. That's why when Virgil gets out of character, I get upset and I'm looking at the manager. Why are you allowing that? Right? It can't just always be more. People need to step up. Can you imagine everybody stepping up? Gakpo's been stepping up. Diaz stepped up at the beginning of the season. So I'm expecting a little downturn and he will get back. He will go back to what he was. That means less pressure on Mo, because then you don't know who's going to score. Diaz can score, Gakpo can score, Mo will score, and then Jota, Nunes. You know what I mean? That's how we want it. I think Isak to Liverpool makes the most sense if Liverpool do an attack overhaul. I agree with that. I'm still campaigning, but I'm not going to say kick Nunes out when I need Nunes to finish the season. He says 6 goals in 1,600 minutes, all counts. That's crazy. That's crazy. To be fair, Darwin, Jota lately are getting annoyed when they don't get the ball in good positions. That's true. Yes, we need to the league or Champions League. Anything can win cup. Oh, really? Anything can win the cup? The true heart of a champion is winning adversity, and we have not done. What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean we have not done that yet? Who told you that adversity makes you a heart of a champion? Bro, if that's how you think, then I can't help you. I don't think I should even try to change your opinion. I'm trying to make sense of your opinion. If everybody can win a cup, why City and Manchester United or Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final right now? I'm waiting. What are you? Somebody, maybe it's me. Somebody explain that to me, please. What do you mean adversity? Adversity does not make you a champion, bro. Consistency makes you a champion. And during your consistency, sometimes adversity will hit in. Like us, we had a lot of injuries, but we worked through it. Some team, when they get injuries, they want the whole world to know that they got adversity. What are we talking about? Some of you guys are upset that Slot is doing very well. So because Slot is not winning the way Club did, some of you guys are very, very, very uncomfortable. I'm going to say it again. Not every manager is going to get a Barcelona moment. Not every manager is going to get the Istanbul 2005 moment. So you telling me that was it Mancini who won the league in the last second when Aguero scored? Aguero! So does it mean that he is better than Pep? Is that what are you telling me? Let's move on. Anyway, Liverpool has a game today. Let's talk about that. A big, big game today. This is crazy. People are trying to say that this system makes it impossible for our strikers to score goals, saying Van Basten will only get 10. I didn't hear that. Who's saying that? Liverpool are closely monitoring Dean Hudson due to he's a very good player. I'm very impressed with that kid. He is good. I've been picking up for a while now. He's very good. People, what do you guys think about number 10 from Leicester City? His name sounds like a train. Vadamus or whatever. That kid, man, I'm telling you, that kid, somebody needs to maybe he reminds me of Coutinho. He reminds me of Coutinho. That kid, I keep bringing his name, I forget his name, but number 10, Leicester City. Look what he did to Manchester United in the FA Cup. But yeah, big up to ManDem in the building. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I appreciate everybody in the building. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be with your boy. Big up to ManDem. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. So this is my squad for today's match, right? We got Alisson Becker back in post, Bradley, We know that Trent is back, so I think Trent will probably make the bench. He's back in full training. I think he has gotten 2 days full training with the squad, but I don't think he's ready for a full 90 minutes or even starting. I think Bradley starts 60, 65 minutes, and then maybe bring Trent in later. Konate, of course, is coming back. Big up to the big Ibu. Virgil, my captain. Of course, Robo. Yes, sir. Robo is taking back his left back. Graphics back. Maka. Yes, sir. Salah, Saul, Dom. Gakpo, I take Gakpo on the left, and people going to say, why do you have Diaz there? He didn't play well against Plymouth. Yes, he played like doo-doo. However, this is our best attacking option. And Diaz plays well. Sometimes he does play well without scoring a goal. So this game, the reason why I have Diaz, the reason why I have Diaz is because we need to come. We should not play the occasion. This is Goodison Park. This is the last match Liverpool will be playing at Goodison Park. We cannot roll in there and try to play the environment, try to play the occasion. If we do that, we lose or draw points. We need to go there and play slot ball. Slot know nothing about, he knows something, but he is not, this is his first Merseyside derby, right? Mercy derby. So he should let them play. And I think I'm glad he's been saying it in his pressers that we should not lose our legs, but we should not lose our mind either. Don't lose your mind, but don't lose your legs, right? We have to be calm. This is not a WWE football. We should roll in there and play football. We're not here to impress people who think that we should play football like in the 80s. If they want that, they should go get some videotapes and watch those games. Right now, we have a league to win. We have to be composed, and we have to control the match from 0 to 90 plus minutes. And that's why I'm picking Diaz, because we can control the tempo. Yes, El Canus. That is the guy. El Canus. That player, I'm sorry. If I was Liverpool, I will get him and send him on loan so that he can get more playing time, and then maybe in a year or two bring him back. But this kid, I'm telling you, people, this kid deserves a top 6 team. He is cold. This kid is cold. If he gets a team where he has more space, he will be a problem. He will be a problem. But I digress. Let me get back. Yep, he said El Canouche. Then yes, that's him. Yes, I see that. Irish and Honesty having a debate. If you do player comparison with him and VVD, they look like twins. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I like that. Yeah, he did give Salah some tough time, man. A young kid like that too. I think Liverpool's gonna be looking at it. I think Liverpool is gonna. I'm not talking about El Canus. I'm talking about Bournemouth. What's his name? Hodge. Oh, what's his name? Him. Hodgson. I think he is gonna be something. He said, same side for me, but I have Jota starting over Diaz. I don't think Jota is ready to start. And this game is going to be high intensity. You need Diaz, right? Of course, I will bring Jota in sometime in the match. I think this match will need Jota for sure. This match will need Jota. Even Nunes will be needed for energy purposes. I think. And we know that's your boy. We know that's your man's, but this game we can't we don't need Nunes to start this game. I want my players to calm down. We can't go attack. You know how Liverpool players are when we have Nunes in the front. They just launch the ball. No, we need to control this match for at least 20, especially the first 15 minutes is crucial. We control this match from the first 15 minutes. I know we're going to win. So we need players who can do that. And yes, we have the Kennel in the building. He said, Kwesi, not too bold today. A large up every time. What do you mean I'm not too bold? I'm giving you the best squad we have. Who will you take out? Kennel, who will you take out? Right now, it seems like everybody it's agree with me with the exception of Diaz. At least that's what Irishman says. He said he wants Jota to start. What are you saying? The Brighton left back who's now injured is also good, but he's injured, forgot his name. Hensman wants Nunes to start. Big up to Philip. What you saying? I don't care how we play as long as we get a win, but I would like us to dominate Everton. Our last match at Goodison. That's what I want. We need to control that crowd because they will be up for it. He said, Robo for Simi? Robo for Simi. I see why, but Simi has not been playing well. Do you want to start him on this game? I know you're going to say, well, Diaz didn't play well against Plymouth, but you started him. But Diaz has been playing good. Plymouth game was that wasn't Diaz. That was not even Papa Diaz. But I see what you're saying with Simi. I thought about that because Simi is more calm, right? He will not be too emotional with the environment. He said, Robo did not toughen up and roughen up Everton. That's the problem. I don't want him to roll in there trying to roughen him up because then he changed the style we play. Then it becomes, WWF type of football. I want everybody to calm down so that we can control the match. They can't play football. We know they can't play football. Let's be honest. They can't play football. So the only way they will win or cause do a snatch goal is by playing the occasion. So I don't want us to play the occasion. Liverpool never do well when we play the occasion. So that's why I understand why you want to play Simi, but I want to play Robo because of his experience. And I'm hoping he doesn't try to play the occasion because, Robo, he likes this kind of stuff. He said Everton is bringing a fight, so we have to be ready for that fight. That's why I'm choosing Robo. As much as I'm saying that I don't want him to play the occasion, he is more equipped to deal with the fight. The only thing I don't want Robo to do is go on a solo mission and do that Braveheart thing. I do not want Robo to do the Braveheart thing because then, yes, he's going to be on a solo mission. We need him to be cool, calm, and collected. If he does that, I'm calm. The other person that I need to be cool, calm, and collected is also Bradley. Because Bradley knows what a Mercy Derby is. He's from the academy. And they've been embedded into understanding that we don't like that ManDem over there. Right? We know Bradley has that in his veins. They've been indoctrinating him since youth. And we know he has that dog in him. But Bradley has to start over Trent. And that's because Trent is not fully fit yet. But I believe Trent will get some game time. Trent will get some game time. But I get you Kennel, you are correct. It's going to be a fight. But if it's going to be a fight, you need Robo over Simi. The only thing you don't want Robo to do is turn into Braveheart. And then everything is all will be all hell will break loose. He said Diaz can draw the center backs and isolated the fullbacks. That's why I started. And he is quicker than Jota, I believe. Right? So anybody disagree with my lineup? I know the Kendall said he will start Simi. Cupite Column, big up yourself, man. Thank you for coming through. People, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys rolling in. He said 2-1 Liverpool, going to be a very hard time. They are very good defensively. Well, I would say this. The genius that is David Morris has organized them very well. I'm surprised that what's the name could not do that, because that was his forte when he was at was it Burnley or Barnsley, right? But what he has done, David Morris have done, is he has calmed them down, organized them, and let them play organized football properly. This game is going to be ugly. This game, they're going to be shoring up the defense. They know. I don't even think they're playing to win. They're just playing to distract Liverpool from winning the league. Or should I say, running off with the league. So their goal is to take points from us. If they happens to take 3 points, that place is going to collapse. But their goal is to disrupt what we're doing. We have to roll in there and be cool, calm, collected. And look dope while we do it. That's why we cannot play the occasion. So this game is not going to be a fun game. That crowd is going to be, whew. We have to calm down. We have to play the game. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty. We should not play the occasion, and I cannot emphasize that enough. 2-1, I'll take that. Apart from Ducore, who can a little something, the rest Everton are dead food. Oh no, you put it, bro. I'm just saying, I hope you are right. But dead food does not win 2-3 games on the bounce. Just let you know, don't underestimate anybody. You go in there like you playing City or Arsenal. I have a feeling Nunes scores a later winner. Might not happen, but I don't know. It's definitely something that could happen. Bro, I just want us to win. Don't put me through what you did against Brentford, man. I don't need that. I just want us to win. So if Nunes is going to score the first goal in the first minute and we win, that's all I want. At the end of the day, I Liverpool coming out with 3 points. I don't want 1 point. Don't tell me we play well and we got a draw and it's a derby. No, I want 3 points. Ideally, for number 10 position, I think we should go get Gibbs or White. Gibbs White. Gonna be ugly. Start flying. We should not fall for those. Everton want to fall for them. Keane. It's a Keane for us. Salah, Brace, Jota, Darwin from the bench. I like your confidence, honesty. I love your confidence. I hope it comes true. Strong lineup still, just personal preference. 3-1 Liverpool. Robo giving it. Okay, Kendall, if I take Robo out, do you still say 3-1? We're going to take Robo out right now, right? Let's see if the Kendall changes his mind. Move. Simi, where are you at? Rise, Simi. Kendall, what you say now? What do you say now, Kendall? Big up to Kendall Zuberi. Please hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. New manager bounce Everton are bumped. Yeah, the homeless guy that said I was an engineer before. Hey, they higher than Spurs though. But Spurs is in the top 6. That's what we are meant to believe. Liverpool was in for Hutchinson in the summer, but went to Bournemouth due to because they said he would be a starter there. Liverpool couldn't promise him that. Okay, I see what you mean. Well, right now, I mean, if he comes to Liverpool and Virgil's there and Konate is there, he will have. It's gonna be him and Kwanzaa because I believe that Gomez might move on. Robot out 4-0 Liverpool win. The Kennel says since Robo is out, he can't give the penalty. So we win 4-0. We need the clean sheet, though. We need the clean sheet. We've been playing very well lately and not having a lot of clean sheet. You know, especially that, was it the Ipswich game that we controlled 90% of the game and we did not come out with a clean sheet? That was very annoying. So we need to continue the clean sheet like we did against Spurs, against who do we got another one? Oh, Brentford. Even with the high hostility, he said Moyes will get his team play on the counter since that is at Goodison, and Moyes' record against Liverpool is poor. Even when he was for West Ham, it was poor. Yeah, well, may he continue, people. I want it to continue because, like I said, he knows what this means. Remember, this is the last derby at Goodison Park. This is not just the EPL is on the line here. There is bragging right. There's history to be made. This goes into the history books. They were supposed to be out of Goodison, you know, and they did not because they decided to hold it till after. I don't know, because, you know, the new stadium got flooded. So they decided to wait and fix all that problem. But it's no coincidence that this could be the last probably match they play over there, and it's against Liverpool. There is so much historical content on the line. It's not just the EPL. So this game, it is very, very important, and we need our guys to be zoned in. It is. People don't get it. This game has so much with it. Bragging rights, historical stuff like the league. They will love to derail our league the second time. So, yeah, man. If we roll in there and we beat them, 1 foot in the door, and to me, I'm already starting feeling hyped because after that, yes, I know the next 4 matches are no easy. We got City, we got Newcastle, I think we got Villa. I don't care. Win today, and I'm happy. Those games will come. Moyes, yep. He said, I dare him to because we will run these men out of the park, and the players might have to lose from last season still on their mind. This is the thing, though. Their bench is not as strong as their starting lineup. So that could play into our favor. So even if they decide to play, say, counter-attack football, eventually he will have to make subs. And those substitutions are not going to play at the level of the starting lineup. But we cannot be wasteful. Liverpool cannot be wasteful. We have to take our chances. Whatever opportunity we get, we have to make the best of it. When we do that, it doesn't matter what they do. So number one, 3 things that I'm going to be looking for. And I would love to hear everybody in the chat what you guys are going to be looking for. Number one, protect the ball. If we protect the ball, this game is over. If we protect the ball, this game is over. I'm saying again, if Liverpool protects the ball, this game is over. Number 2, running into the channels. Because Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Maka right now, the reason why they are looking like the best midfield in the league is because Gravenberch has been playing well all season. Maka has caught up. Now, so Bosley is putting end product to it. So now it's very hard. And what's I think in the last couple games, what I've seen Slot is doing is he is having them rotate where Graf can go all the way up top, right? Go further up front, where Maka will be the one, protecting the center backs. So they are not just stagnant, just standing there and you here, I'm here, and then Gravenberg, you run not Gravenberg, Sobosla, you run all over the place. Now they look more fluid. Everybody's moving. They're interchanging very, very well. It seems like now they kind of understanding each other. They understand where everybody's going to be without overthinking it, right? So that is why it is powering our wins. A lot of our goals in the last 5 games have come from midfield. We don't count Plymouth. So if we protect the ball and we make proper runs through the channels, whether you have the ball or not, the game is over, right? Number 3, staying sharp, staying focused. And that means I would need Virgil to be on everybody. Don't be like, oh, we're going to be nonchalant, we're going to roll in over there. That mentality, I don't want that type of vibe. I do not want that type of vibe, because that vibe has done nothing but give us heartache. You saw what happened on Sunday. We just roll in there like, yeah, we are the big bad Liverpool and this game is over. I like your confidence, but then when the 90 minutes was over, 99 minutes was over, brother, you left with an L, a lesson and a loss. So for me, number 1, protect the football. Number 2, don't runs, with or without the football. Number 3, staying sharp and focused. If these 3 things are done, this match is done in 20 minutes. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama. Others, we won't. I'm sure you've seen derbies over the years won't be easy, even if everything comes to play. Yeah, I mean, there's always that caveat of it's a derby, so form goes out of the window. However, this is football. If you stay to your principles, as hard as a derby is, you will win. That's why I'm giving my 3 things that I feel like if Liverpool stick to it, it'll be game over before the game even starts. Coming in there with focus and sharp. When the game start, run them channels, with or without the ball, and then of course protecting the ball. If that happens, it doesn't matter if Everton control majority of the ball. We win. I'll give you an example. Liverpool versus City at Anfield this year. We did exactly that. We protected the ball very well. We ran through those channels very well, and we were sharp, because every time we play City, we know we have to be focused and sharp. We did that, and even when City had majority of the ball, there's nothing that they could do. Not one time was I worried when City had the ball. Same thing when we played Chelsea. A lot of people were like, oh, Chelsea outplayed you. We're like, okay, they did. What did they do with it? They had to score a perfect goal. So that is what I'm going to be looking for when today the match starts. So I would love to hear what you guys are going to say about what you guys are going to be looking for. Do not underestimate Everton. Do not be screaming 9-0, 10-0, that kind of foolishness. 3 points. 3 points. That's what we need right now. All right. Big up to ManDem in the building, please. We need y'all to hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Copy Column said, honestly, no, we won't. I'm sure. Everyone comes to play. Big up to ManDem. Big up to ManDem. So before we get out of here, let's talk about a little situation that happened yesterday. City plays Madrid at Etihad. I was supporting City, but City is so trash. Oh my goodness. How do you are on the cups of taking the game to the Bernabeu and go ahead, and then you bottle it, like majestically bottle the hell out of the match yesterday. Nothing that Madrid did that tells me that they were good enough to beat City. It's just City just capitulated. Oh man. Edison, this is the goalkeeper that everybody says better than Allison. 2 mistakes. 2 major mistakes. I'm pretty sure he and Pep they throw them hands when they went into the training room. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear something. I promise you, Edison is not playing when they go to the Bernabeu. I think Ortega is coming back in. Or maybe Edison is upset that Pep has been benching him recently. But this was a calamity of the highest order. I supported City because I feel like City would be the easiest team to beat if we were to meet with them in the Champions League. But they totally disappointed in a major way. That was such an embarrassment. Oh my Lord. LFC generally defends well, but let in silly sub goals due to lapse in concentration. And that's what I don't want. Hence the reason why I said concentration has to be at its peak. We walk in there knowing that we have the most to lose. And Liverpool have played very well in away games recently. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that we're going to play well. City don't have legs for 90 minutes. Bro, if we don't have legs for 90 minutes, City knows how to pass. Why didn't you kill the game off? That is, oh my God. It was crazy. Edison is a good keeper, but he's nowhere near good as Ali. Finally, people see that. And I'm not saying that Ali does not make mistakes. We've seen Ali make some mistakes, but come on. Champions League, this game is like a final to both teams. And the calamities, and like they made the same mistake as they did against Arsenal. You would think they have learned their lesson. And they have a lot of injuries, yes, but still, this was not because of the injury. This was because it was a self-inflicted wound that they caused themselves. If your best player gets injured, and like Grealish, I always get on Grealish case, but yesterday he started well, but he still brought in Foden, and he played well. So it's not a case of, players got injured, so no. This was mistakes. There's another leg where see is just a 1-0 like Spurs. FK2, I know you a man of confidence. Are you telling me this City is going to roll into the Bernabeu and beat them 2-0? I'm just asking for a friend. You think that is going to happen? They're just going to roll to the Bernabeu and beat. If it do happen, hey, all praise to City and Pep. But at this point, I'm sorry. Liverpool fans, get ready to meet Real Madrid somewhere in this knockout stage, either in the semis or in the final. And Madrid is not that good either. It's like, I believe if Madrid has met Inter Milan, Inter will bounce them out quick. They are my dark horse. Inter is my dark horse. Yeah, man, City at this point. And this is where we tell people like, yeah, City will be back in January. They're going to spend. They spend money. It seems like they're way back. Yeah, money does not solve everything. People think that getting the best of the best is just going to automatically get you back in gear. This team is done. You're not going to see City dominating like they've done in the last 7 years. Those players were special type of players. Same way we emphasize Mane and Bobby and Salah and Fabinho and Hendo, Gini, Milner, that group that we had. Where are you going to find them? Those were one in a generation. That's the same thing Pep did. He will get good players. They can buy expensive players, but they're not going to get that group ever again. So people need to lose that whole thing about spend money, spend money, spend money. You think the rest of the world is not catching up? And I told this, Ants, if you are still there, remember I told you that it seems like Pep is getting towards the world of Mourinho. And you said he's expiring. He's getting there. Football goes in generations, right? It turns. Eventually, the youth takes over. It's just like the pride, the lion's pride. The biggest, baddest lion eventually gets old. And the youth steps up. And when they steps up, they're ferocious. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying Pep is whack or Pep is not one of the greatest. He is. But his time is slowly catching up. And he doesn't have the players. Where are you going to find another Kyle Walker? Kyle Walker was like a cheat code for him. What's his name? Everybody's putting their faith that Rodri is coming back. Yes, he will. How do you know that knee is going to make him still be the one he was? I know Virgil did it. But remember, Virgil had a very good 1 year when he first came out, and then it dropped off. And then now he's back, and now he has set it to another level. The same thing can happen to Rodri. But see, Rodri played with some great, great, great players. Doesn't mean that he's going to do the same when he comes back. We don't know. We don't know. He said Atalanta cannot be underestimated. Yeah, I believe them too. They also, but the other one, man, Inter is. I really believe City are really missing Rodri badly. When Rodri was there, they were not playing well either. It's just that it really got really, really bad when Rodri got injured. At the beginning of the season, they started well, and then they started playing poor. Really, really poor. Arsenal should have beat them. And when they went to the Etihad. But, hopefully Rodri will come back, but, I love to see great players play. But at this point, I don't think that City is going to be dominating like what they did before. No. Before they can do that, that means everybody will have to be dropping off. Like, it doesn't matter next season, they're going to spend money. Teams are going to go at him. They're still going to test him. For City to get their invisible thing coming back on them, they're going to have to go through some and teams are going to get at them. So I don't think it's going to be as easy. Are they going to be good? Oh, yeah, definitely. They're going to be good. They could possibly, if Pep is still there, they are a contender to win the league. But what I'm saying is they are not going to dominate like they used to when Pep took off, right? So that's how I'm seeing it. They spent a lot of money, and I didn't see, did Mamouche even play yesterday? I think he came in off the bench. He didn't even play most of the players. He had the whole defense injured. Did he even play the new kid and some of these kids that he brought? No. I know he played Savino, and that was because Grealish got hurt. So even the players that they bought, I don't think he even trusts these players. This is a conversation that nobody has talked about. I don't think these players are for Pep. Because you've seen Mamouche at Frankfurt. I'm not expecting Mamouche to play the same way he played at Frankfurt. So there's going to be growing pains. I get that. But if you watch Mamouche against Arsenal, it felt like this boy was on chains. So Savido, he played him left, he played him right. I mean, I'm just saying these players they look like Pep players, but I don't think he trusts them. People don't know. I think they brought in 5 players this January. How many of them have you seen besides Mamouche? We saw what happened to that young kid when he played Chelsea. But I'm just saying, people need to pay attention and just not go off the hype. Oh, this is Pep. Oh, this is City. They're going to spend. They're going to spend. They're going to spend. Bro, they spent. And what happened? Football is not the same like when Sheikh Mansour showed up and spent all that money, or when Abraham showed up and spent all that money. Football has changed. And the fact that a lot of people still don't see it, they will talk about it and then go right back to the default settings. Football has changed. Pep's dominance is slowly coming out. Same thing that happened to Mourinho. So I'm just saying, people pay attention. It's not all about the money. Do you need to spend money? Of course, you have to. You have to. But a lot of times, you have to look in between in what you got too. That's how they lost, what's his name? Cole Palmer. Lavia. Even the kid that scored the final goal on Birmingham. Jude scored the third goal. The second goal was from a former City player. Why is that kid playing in Madrid instead of being a City? Yes, sir. There's a lot of questions people need to ask, man. There's a lot of questions. Okay, let's move on. Our rival news, I think I saw, what's his name? Fabrizio saying that Arsenal player is injured, and that's Kai Havertz. They're in Saudi Arabia right now, right? Dubai or something like that. Yeah, they're in Dubai. Sorry. I thought they went there for warm sessions. And then how do you get your player injured when you don't have any games? That does not make sense to me. What kind of training were they doing over there? I'm not saying people can get injured, but for a player, if he pull a muscle, okay, I understand. But he tore his hamstring. That is done for the season. That's a 2 to 3 months recovery period. Yeah, man. So I want to see what happened. If he had pulled or got a knock or something like that, okay, I get it. But he tear his hamstring, that means something really, 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 really went bad over there. What kind of training they were doing went bad over there. There's also rumors that what's his name doesn't want to sign his new contract. Belgian player from Brighton who went to Arsenal. What's his name? Let's see if we could find anybody out there will remind me, please. Yeah, they said that he is thinking of not signing his new contract. So possibly Arsenal will probably have to sell him in the summer. Otherwise, he will leave. And then don't forget, they also, what's the name? Gabriel Martinelli is also injured. Saka, I don't think Saka will be making it. Will be making it back in time. I think they're gonna take their time with him. So yeah, they're gonna go through it with injury, and it is legitimate injuries. But Arsenal fans, they're gonna let the whole world know that they have an injury problem. Thank you so well, Trossard. Yes, Trossard. Yes, he is. Rumors are that he refused to sign his new contract. So that tells me. I mean, there's also rumors about Saliba wants to go to Madrid. That means a lot of these players are saying that, hey, we've been with you for 5 years, man, and this thing is not working. We're gonna go win someplace else. Soccer stitches are still fresh, yeah. So and they've made the right decision. They say they're gonna take their time with it. So you're probably not gonna see Saka till maybe sometime in April. Yeah, because this kid, they've used him, they've rinsed him. They've rinsed. Remember, this kid started what, 17, 18? And he's been playing over 80 games. One time, I think, within 2 years or something like that. And everything was on his shoulders. So he's burned out. Saka was just fatigue and the body, and he played for England too. So his injury was just the body just collapsed on him. And any major impact, he falls. Yeah. I think he probably want to go overseas. I won't be surprised he end up at City. Yeah, or Chelsea. Might become Michael Owen if Saka is got not take. Yeah, if they don't take care of him, that's true. If they don't take care of him, he will end up being like Michael Owen. All the talent, but injuries just slow him down. Because if they rush him back, the muscle's gonna. It doesn't matter how long he's been gone, the muscle will fall off again. Because remember, he still plays for England, so it's not just Arsenal that he's playing for. So yeah, Saka. I hope Saka's camp is also saying, bro, we don't care. Take your time, right? Rest enough. Let your body heal, because you're never gonna be 100%. So but yeah, Trossard don't want to sign a new contract. What's the name? Kai Havertz tearing the muscle, which makes no sense to me. How you go to hot territory and then he tear his muscle. Like I said, I would agree. It would make more sense if he pull a muscle, right? Because that one happens often. It happens more often than people could imagine. But to tear your muscle, that tells me what kind of training have you been doing? Ancelotti is saying that Rodiger and David Alaba will be back for the second round. MK, you still have belief that City will go through? I hope they do. I hope they do, but at this point, yeah, it's looking bleak. It's looking bleak. But Liverpool fans, don't get too excited about Arsenal injuries, because that's not our business. We don't care. We care about ourselves. Today, we have to focus on our win today at Goodison Park. We win this game 1 foot into the door. That's how I say. Win today 1 foot in. A draw or anything else is just we making a mess out of everything. So I say we need to win today and make it easy on ourselves. And I'm going to reiterate what I said or what I'm looking for today. Sharpness, staying focused, running through the channels with or without the ball, and protecting the ball. If we do these three, the game is over. Big up. G's in the building. People, please go subscribe to G's channel. You don't know what you're missing. Please do so. Go do it for me. Please. Big up to Big Bro. Just passing through, showing some love. Oh, I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. But G, you got to start supporting my sources. We have to talk about this. My sources are legit. I'm just saying, G, my sources, man, me and Fabrizio and all say the same thing, but for some reason, I'm the one who gets subpoenaed to go to court. I'm just saying, big up to G in the building. City, I believe, will put everything in the UCL because the league is down for them. At this point, what else do they have? What else? Well, they have the FA Cup, right? What else? Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, man. So today, please, Liverpool fans, let's support our team. Let's stop this foolishness. Let's stop this agenda stuff that people just want to talk about it. Bro, just talk with your man in them. We don't want to hear it. Right now, all we need is Liverpool to make it 9 points ahead of Arsenal. And also, I think because of the Carabao Cup final, we are going to fall back again. We're still going to have another game in hand because of the Carabao Cup final. So, yeah, we need this 9 points. We need this 9 points. Ancelotti LFC will not win the UCL. The winner of the City and Madrid will. Our season starts now. Okay. What's his name? They might as well put everything into their misses at this stage. Yeah, with it. Man, you guys are cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded. Lux Dev, he said, he sent the invite. Next time, bro, you should have asked me. Are you following me on Twitter? If you're not, please follow me. So next time I'll ask you to join me. Big up to yourself, man. And if you don't subscribe to this channel, please do so. Help the brother out. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. Please enjoy the game today. Let's make noise. Let's put our full back in, no agenda, and support Liverpool today. We need it. The players will need it. The manager will need it. It's good times right now. The party will start today if we get 3 points. The party starts today if we get 3 points. I'm just saying, 1 foot in the door, phew, I'm wearing my best shoe and putting that foot in the door. So please, let's get that support to the guys. They would need it. 3 points. Come on, people. LFC. Big up to G. Thank you so much for showing us some love. Appreciate you. Ants, I see you. Irishman, thank you for coming through. Lux, big up yourself. If you're a new subscriber, we appreciate you. MK Toes in the building. Red Armchair supporters in the house. Philip was here. Copy Club. Callum was here. The Kennel was in the house. He told us if Simica starts, we win 4-0. Yes, sir. May it continue. May it continue. Big up. Honesty is in the building as always. Christian was here. Abdelaziz Hag was in the building. Craig. Oh, man. And so many people. I know there's some of you guys watching that you have not been in the chat. Trigger TV. Who else? Who else am I missing? Who else am I missing? Big up to all of you guys. If I miss you, I apologize. I appreciate every single one of you guys being here supporting. Oh, Loss was in the building. Alexander, the Loss was in the building. Big up to ManDem, man. I appreciate you guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's support, man. Let's support. Let's support. Support Liverpool. Support me as well. Big up, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys, I will be back. I'm moving, so things is getting a little bit chaotic this week. That's why I haven't been able to do too many shows. But starting next week, I'll be more consistent. I'm trying to add another day to it too, especially for the people on this side of the pond and the other guys on the pond. You guys will have to catch up on it later. But big up to ManDem. Support Liverpool. Yes, sir. Quincy Bolt. Hey.